Hi B&J students, how are you? I hope you have a good day today. And today, welcome to another B&J Kyungnam newspaper English dialogue collection. And today we will have Set C number 1. So we will learn new dialogues and new expressions. But before that, let's see first a picture of a beautiful girl here. Okay, now what do you think she's doing right now? I think she's playing in a playground and she's holding the bar, a yellow bar, where she's trying to cross the bar, I think, going to another side. And she looks like she's having fun. And look at the sun. The sun is shining on her hair, and I think her hair looks pretty good, right? The color is not black, but it's, I think, dark brown. Oh, do you think she's Japanese or Chinese? Yeah, she's Korean. You are right. Now today we will be doing some dialogues. So today, look at this Set C. Okay? Now we will start with the first dialogue for today. Here we could have going to Seoul or going to New York, I mean. So let's read first number 1, English conversation, story number 1. Hello. I'd like to book a ticket from Seoul to New York. I'm going to meet my daughter. Okay, one more time. Let's read together. Hello. I'd like to book a ticket from Seoul to New York. I'm going to meet my daughter. Guys, now here the expression is, I'd like to book a ticket, right? I'd like to book a ticket. But guys, you could also say, I'd like to, instead of book, you could say, what? To what? Reserve a ticket. Very good. I'd like to reserve a ticket from Seoul to New York. Or you don't need to use from anymore. Just I'd like to reserve a ticket to New York. Right. Got it? Now, if you want to say how many people are taking the plane or the train, you can say, I'd like to book what? A ticket to New York for how many people? You can say for 4 people. Or you could also say just for 4. They would understand. Or you could just say for 2 if there are only 2 passengers. Okay, do you understand, students? But if you're alone, you don't need to write anymore for. So you could just say, I'd like to book a ticket to New York. If somebody will say, how many people? You would just say, only me. Or just for 1, please. It means only 1 person will take the plane. Or going to a trip. You understand, students? I think so. Very good. Now let's go for the next one. I'm going to meet my daughter. Or, as you know, I am going is also the same as I will, right? I will go and meet my daughter. This is another expression, guys. I will go, and you don't need to use to anymore. Just I will go and meet my daughter. Got it? Or you could just say, I will go to meet my daughter. It's also possible. Right. Okay. Now I think you understand everybody, right? Very good. Now let's go for the next one. Wonderful. Or you could also say, what else? Great. Or what else? You could say, that's nice. Or that's great. You could also use any expression here. Now, may I have the dates you would like to travel in your name, please? Very good. Now, one more time. May I have the dates you would like to travel and your name, please? Very good. Or some people would just say, it's very specific or simple. Can I have the date? Can I have the date and your name, please? So it's very easy, right? Can I have the date and your name, please? It's just the same. But for other people, they would say, may I have the dates? The dates what? You would like to travel Got it? Or the dates when you would like to travel. Right? But sometimes you don't need when anymore. Just say, may I have the dates you would like to travel? And your name, please. Very good. And you could also say, oh, can I have the date and your name, please? Good job. Next, here. Let's go to the next one. Here. Sure. Let's move this a little bit. Sure. I'd like to leave on August 9th and return on August 23rd. My first name is Ji-hun and my last name is Kim. Very good. Now let's read everybody together. Sure. Or you could say here. Or of course. So instead of sure, you could also say what? Of course. But sure is the best. Okay? Here. I'd like to leave on August 9th. You know, leave, right? You will go. Or instead of leave, you say, I'd like to go on August 9th. But as I said, it's better to use leave. Okay? And I'd like to leave on August 9th and return on August 23rd. Very good. Next, my first name is Ji-hun. Right? And my last name is Kim. Remember, first name is your name, really. Like Suji or Bongjo. Right? And Sarah or Chanel. And my last name is Kim. Okay, what is your last name? Last name is Song, right? Very good. Now you could say, okay, my name is Sarah Park, for example. Right. They would understand Sarah is what? Your first name. And Park is your last name. Got it? But as you know in Korean, you usually say Park Sarah. Right? But when you speak in English, you have to say what? My name is Sarah Park. Yeah, very good, guys. Now you understand it, right? Next. Here. Great. I will book your ticket right away. One more time. Great. I will book your ticket right away. Or, I will book your ticket. What? As soon as I can. As soon as I can. Very good. Now, everybody, I will book. What is another word for book? As I told you a while ago, reserve. Reserve. Very good. Another expression for right away? As soon as I can. As soon as I can. Very good. Now what we have to do is, we have to read the whole paragraph one more time. Let's go. Hello, I'd like to book a ticket from Seoul to New York. I'm going to meet my daughter. Very good. As I said, or you can say, I'd like to book a ticket, or I'd like to reserve a ticket, or you could also say, I'd like to buy a ticket. You could also use buy a ticket. Next. Wonderful, or great, or that's nice. Okay. May I have the dates you would like to travel and your name, please? Very good. And next. Sure. I'd like to leave on August 9th and return on August 23rd. My first name is Ji-hun and my last name is Kim. Oh, Kim Ji-hun. Nice name. Great. I will book your ticket right away. Very good. What is another expression for right away? You are right. As soon as I can. Or another expression for book. Reserve. Now, very good. Now let's go to the next one. Second conversation. This is about practicing English. Now, let's go, everyone. Let's read. I really need to practice my English speech for the year-end presentation. One more time. First, I will teach you where to pause. I really need to practice my English speech for the year-end presentation. Stop. You understand, guys? Okay, one more time. I really need to practice my English speech for the year-end presentation. Good. Make it faster this time. I really need to practice my English speech for the year-end presentation. Good job. As you know, year end means what? It is the finishing time of the year. Usually it's in December, right? But some people try to do it in January. Very good. As you know, speech. Next, I guess you should practice really hard. Or I guess you should practice really hard. Very good. Now, in this case, 나는 진짜 열심히, You could also say, I think you should practice really hard. Very good. You could say, I guess or I think. It's just the same, students. Good job. Next. Maybe you should stop spending so much time drinking soju and beer. One more time. Maybe, usually we stop here, okay? Maybe you should stop spending so much time, okay, stop there, drinking soju and beer. Very good. Now let's read one more time. Maybe you should stop spending so much time drinking soju and beer. Very good. Now here, maybe. Why does it say maybe? In this case, this is like an advice, right? So in this case, we could say another expression, students. So I think, you could also say I think, or you could say I advise you to what? To stop spending so much time drinking soju and beer. Do you understand? So instead of maybe you should, you could say I think you should stop, continue the sentence, or I advise you to stop spending so much time drinking soju and beer. Okay, and this is another expression. This is better. You had better, right? You'd better. So instead of had better, you could use you'd better. It's the same, guys. You'd better plus verb, right? You'd better what? Stop spending what? So much time drinking soju and beer. This is also a very good expression. Here, now let's go. You'd better stop spending so much time drinking soju and beer. What is the expression for you would better? What does it mean? You had better. Plus verb. Got it, guys? Thanks. I think you already got it. Next. That's a good idea, but I think it will be hard. One more time. Let's read together. That's a good idea, but I think it will be hard. Okay. Or you could also say, that's nice. Or instead of a good idea, right? That's nice. But it's harder to, but it's hard to do it. It's hard to do it, right? You can say, that's nice, but it's hard to do it. Or you could also say, but it's hard for me to do it. So do you understand? But I think it will be hard. It's just the same. So B says, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Or you could also say, I think so. I think so. Or I agree with you. Yeah, the same. I agree with you. Oh my, it's Korean. I agree with you. Very good. Now everybody, let's read. That's what I thought. Or I think so. Or yeah, I agree with you. Or you could also say yeah, right? Yeah, I agree with you. Now, do you understand the paragraph here? This is about making a presentation, but it's difficult to stop drinking. Everybody, now let's go. Let's read the whole paragraph again so you will understand. Okay, number 1. I really need to practice my English speech for the year-end presentation. I guess you should practice really hard. Maybe you should stop spending so much time drinking soju and beer. Or, you'd better stop spending so much time drinking soju and beer. That's a good idea, but I think it will be hard. Or, that's nice, but it's hard for me to do it. That's what I thought. I think so. Or, yeah, I agree with you. Now, guys, do you understand? Okay. Now, I hope that if you have any questions, you can ask me. Okay. See you again next time. Bye.